All right, party people, this is Jeremy from Wallace Plays Games. I'm here at Origins at Osprey Games booth. I'm here with Christian Waters. He's going to tell us a little bit about Martin Wallace's new game, Wildlands. All right, man, tell us a little bit about this, because this is going to be big for Martin Wallace fans.
Who thought Martin Wallace would ever do a miniatures game, right? But he did for us.
He did for you.
It's coming in October, by the way.
Okay.
All right, so the idea is you are going to fight your faction against your opponents to try to pick up treasure and control a dungeon in a ruined city.
Okay.
There's 4 factions, and each faction has 5 figures in it.
Look at this. Yeah, look at these.
These are production. These are what you'll get in the box. There'll be a clip-on colored base to help you identify the faction you're fighting.
Yep.
But otherwise, this is exactly what you're getting, including the ink wash. They're gorgeous.
Let's take a look at a couple of these. You can show them off.
I love that one. Where's Lunk? Lunk is one of the lawgivers.
Look at that. Oh,
I mean, the detail on it is just,
oh man,
it's beautiful.
Ready to go.
Yeah,
I know, ready to go. Let's see it. Yeah.
Where's my? Oh yeah, and Elise. I love. She had a problem, and they fixed her legs by giving her mechanicals.
Oh man, can you what's the world like? Is this a new world? Or
It's it's a fallen kingdom.
It's a fallen kingdom. Okay,
yeah, it's a fallen kingdom.
All right.
And each of the factions has their strengths and weaknesses. Like the lawgivers, like these guys. Here's Horace, the owl.
Oh,
they spend so much time studying books that they're completely nearsighted.
Okay.
So they can't fight with projectiles.
Oh,
they're only close in.
Okay.
They just can't see to aim.
Wow.
Whereas the nomads are great. You just don't want to get in the same room with them.
Okay.
They'll just tear you up if they get close to you.
Oh man. All right. Wow.
And then another ones are balanced. So the mechanic of the game is that you're fighting them with these cards. All right, and I'll explain those in a little bit.
Okay.
But some of the strategy begins just on placing your characters.
Okay.
Okay. So what you'll do is everybody will get dealt 10 of these number cards that correspond to places on the map.
Okay.
You'll take 5 of them and assign them to your characters. And so you want to take some time and think about, let's see, Matilda, where should she go on here? You want to be able to sight them within the limits of what you were randomly dealt.
Okay.
You put those face down. You pass the rest of your cards to your opponent on the right.
Okay.
They use those to place treasure that you're going to go at. So the strategy, one of the things I like about the game is strategy starts the minute you start the game. Right at the game.
That's where
your strategy goes right there.
Yeah.
All right. And then you were dealt a hand of 7 of these these cards.
Okay.
And they key to your character. So this one has the bullhead, for instance, and that keys to Matilda right here.
Okay.
Right? And she's got a strength of 5.
Okay.
All right. So let's say if it's my turn to start the game, and I can play a Matilda as long as I have her icon.
Right.
Doesn't matter what this is. As long as her icon, I can play that, and I activate her. She goes on spot 23, which is 21. Yeah, 23 right there. And I can keep playing the cards for her if I wanted to. So let's say Horace was here. I could play another card and move in.
Oh, okay. So activating her really is like she moves from there based on the cards.
Yep.
Okay.
And I happen to be out of cards, but if I had another one and I could attack, I could attack.
Okay.
And I could keep activating players. I could keep moving as many cards as I wanted to.
Okay.
All right.
So you get 5 cards. You pass them off. These are the cards for the location.
Right.
Your actual hand is like the actions of the hand.
That's
so for movement, for attacks, for what else like this other stuff? Oh, range.
Yeah, range and different attacks. We have there's a cheat sheet card in there. There also this one, for instance. The card you will get will tell you what each character can and can't do.
Oh, okay.
So it'll help.
So the distribution.
Yeah, it'll help guide you a little bit too.
Okay.
And then once I'm done, I draw 3 cards, and I have to. Sorry, we'll leave it. And I have to discard down to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll take like those 2 out.
It's okay.
And at every turn, you have to activate at least 1 character until they're all activated.
Oh wow. Okay.
Now I could activate them all at once if I wanted to too.
Right.
But they're part of the strategy is the element of surprise.
Right.
That all of a sudden, boom. Somebody's appearing on 29. I'm gonna come get you.
Right.
Like that.
Yeah, come get them.
Right.
Okay.
So you can play to pick up treasure. you have to play 3 of your character cards.
Okay.
So even if I had moved, if there were treasure here, let's say, and I moved in here, I'd still have to play 3 of that character's cards to be able to claim the treasure.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh, so those cubes are treasure. Sorry,
they're
I'm
treasure.
looking at. I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, in the real game, they're going to be shard. They're going to be
Okay.
crystal shards.
Okay.
In the box will be crystal shards. Now, let's say you're attacking, or I'm about to be attacked. As soon as somebody does something, I can play. This is a wild card card.
Okay.
But you see the exclamation point?
Yeah.
That interrupts.
Oh.
So let's go back to our friend here, who's going to attack Horus. So I move here, and I'm about to attack, except the person who has Horus plays their interrupt card, and they can interrupt.
Okay.
And they can say, well, to heck with you, I'm going to move Horus and
Right.
get out of there. I'm going to attack you first.
Yeah.
I'm going to do anything you want. And it doesn't even necessarily have to be the person who controls that. Somebody else could interrupt our turn and come and attack me from the back, let's say.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool.
And once that's done, it returns to me.
Yeah.
And then somebody else can keep interrupting. So this is how you fight out the game.
Yeah, okay.
Is by playing the cards. There's a large degree of card management in this
So
game.
what is there multiple winning conditions? Are you just taking each other out, or is there a set amount of rounds?
It's
a timer?
it's whoever gets to 5 first,
Okay.
and that it means either 5 pieces. I mean, the combination of treasure or dead opponents.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, wow.
And
Okay.
obviously, it's so obvious I didn't even say it. That's their their strengths.
Their strengths.
And every hit, some of your cards you could parry, you can cover.
Oh, wow.
You can some of them can shoot arrows, 1 line of sight. Some can shoot 2 lines of sight.
And that's based on how many cards you would play, and with that action.
It's based on
it?
having the card.
Okay.
So that character can shoot and could. If I had this character for this card,
Yeah.
they could shoot an arrow
Okay.
one line of sight.
Okay.
The lawgivers, for instance, can fly.
Oh.
They can fly. So they can't see very well, but at least they can fly. So
Okay.
so it's about having the right cards to do the right action at the right time.
That's awesome.
And in a 2-person game, movement becomes preeminent. But in a 4-person game, it's a bloodbath.
Well, yeah,
it's just you're just going in there swinging.
It sounds really strategic. I like this. I love the look of it. And once again, when is this game coming out?
It's coming out at the end of October.
Okay.
It'll be $80,
Yes.
full retail.
Yeah.
The first expansion will be in November, the next month. So it'll be another set of 5 figs, another guild, another bunch of cards.
Yeah.
The second one will come out in February, and we're thinking about maybe summer, we'll have another board.
Okay.
So we and Martin are really committed to this game.
And can you give us an idea of the MSRP for this game?
It'll be 80.
Wow, it's still beautiful. It's
Yeah,
worth
yeah.
every penny.
Yeah,
20
it's-
miniatures,
20 miniatures.
big board,
Double-sided big board.
double-sided big board.
Cards, treasure, tokens, it's all there.
All right, thank you very much for talking. This is Christian from Osprey Games. We were looking at Wildlands by Martin Wallace. Stay tuned to Jeremy at Jambalaya Plays Games for more coverage at Origins.